Happy Sunday, everyone. I am making some classic white bread, and I wanted to show you guys the last loaf of bread that I made turned out horrible, so I wanted to try something different. So I asked ChatGPT for the specific bread maker that I have, what the best loaf would be, and the ingredients, and I wrote it down. So we're going to start with the wet ingredients. I am going to start with 1 3/4 cup of warm water. Okay, we're starting with liquid first. It says that on here as well. Okay, then we're going to go in with 2 tablespoons of melted butter. So liquids first again. So we're going to dump that in there. So those are the liquids. And then the next thing we are going to do is we're going to go ahead and add the flour. So we're going to use bread flour. This is the bread flour that I'm using. It's unbleached by King Arthur, and so it's not organic. I don't think I have another one that was organic, but it's just what we have on hand right now. So this is what I'm going to use, and I need 4 1/2 cups of flour. I have my 1 cup scoop, and you want to level it off at the top and have it even, because with bread it has to be very particular. So 1. I should have recorded the last bread I made. Not it. It turned out hard. The animals wouldn't even eat it. This is cup number 3. And yeah, not even the birds ate it. I don't even know what I did wrong. So this is cup number 4. Bad. All bad. So, and then we need 1/2 of this. So I'm going to try to eyeball that the best of my ability for 1/2 cup. That looks about 1/2. So 4 1/2 cups. Then we are gonna put nutrition with some salt. I'm gonna add this Celtic sea salt, and so it just has a bunch of minerals and nutrients that are good for your body. So it's always good to add that to whatever you're cooking, since it's asking for 1 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay, there's 1 teaspoon, and then there's our 1/2. A little too much. Level that out. 1/2 teaspoon. Then we are gonna add 2 tablespoons of sugar. My sugar jar. 1, and then 2. Okay. And then we add the yeast. I will grab that. So this is the yeast that I use right here, Fleischmann's. It's instant yeast, and so we're gonna make a little place for this at the top to settle into, and we want 2 1/4. I don't know. Come back. Hold on. 2 1/4 teaspoon. I need to add that. TSP. Okay. It makes a difference. That's why. That could have been what I did last time that I did wrong. So 2 1/4 teaspoons. So that's TSP, not TSBSP, or TBSP. Whatever. Just teaspoon. 1. There's number number 2. And then a 4th. Where is my little 4th teaspoon? I think this is it right here, this little teeny tiny one. And voila, it's inside of its little nook right here. And so that is it. I will go ahead as this is going. It's going to take about 3 hours to do this in this bread machine. Actually, in most bread machines, this is how long it takes. And so I have it on medium, which is what it tells me to do for the crust. This is for a 3-pound loaf. And I have this bread machine linked in the video down below. So, but I'm going to also just update you guys as this thing cooks, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it goes much better than my last loaf of bread. So anyways, super easy. This only took 6 minutes for me to do these ingredients and everything. So if you think making bread at home is super hard, or you feel like you can't do it, honestly, it's worth it. It's so much better if you can get it down right. I did a recipe that turned out really good, and then anyways, it was for 2 loaves, so it was too much in this. So I was just looking for something to just throw 1 loaf in here and just make it very easy for me. Anyway, I will update you as this thing keeps going. So anyway, stay tuned. Oh my goodness, look at this. Perfect. Good job, ChatGPT. About 52 more minutes. Yep, I think it's perfect, and it's nice and hot. We're gonna slice that now. Perfectly 3 pounds. Thank you, ChatGPT. Well, that turned out perfect. Look at it. Cutting this wrong on the cutting board. All right. Now, this bread recipe is 1000% approved, and I will be making this very often now. Look at how beautiful that is. All right, the recipe's down in the description.